Wood, the hammer's broke again.
Uh-oh.
Caught you. Yeah. Another little gift for Leslie Barton, gay divorcee.
Why do all divorcees have to be gay divorcees? Leslie's a plain divorcee who's very nice and lives all alone.
You can't be alone much when you're in there every day fixing the place up.
Well, I'm just being a good landlord to a new tenant.
Would you be such a good landlord if she weren't so beautiful?
Of course. I have absolutely no personal interest in apartment 6.
Asking for a date yet?
I'm going to today. It took me a while to get up the nerve, you know. I mean, she is a little older and kind of sophisticated.
You want to look a little older and kind of sophisticated? Tuck your shirt in.
Oh, hi.
Chuck, that other shelf broke down, and it broke my picture frame.
Well, I'll be right up to fix it, Mrs. Dolan.
Oh, you boys are so sweet to me.
Always nice to our girlfriends.
Oh, now, Chuck.
See, I know all about older women.
Yeah, well, I can handle myself.
We're going up to see Mr. Ellenhorn.
Don't run, you'll fall. Hi, Chuck. Hi, Woody.
Hey, where'd they come from?
They just got here from Boston.
Yeah, I mean, who are they?
Those are my 2 children. My mother was going to keep the kids for me back in Boston until I got settled, but I missed them too much.
Well, they sure are cute. How old are they?
Penny's 11 and Tony's 9.
Really? You don't look that, motherly. I mean, you look like a parent. Oh, you know what I mean. You're a pretty parent. Hey, did you do the sketch of my building?
Just dabbling in charcoal. This is a wonderful old building to draw.
Well, it's not such a wonderful old building to own. Gee, if it really looked this good, I'd raise the rent. You must be a very good artist.
Commercial artist. There's a difference. Pablo Picasso's in the Museum of Modern Art. My beer ads are on the billboard across the street.
Gosh, I must stay home a lot of nights. I mean, to make drawings like this and all.
Well, my divorce just became final, and now with the kids, I won't be going out very much.
Yeah. Well, I'll put a new bulb in here.
Babysitters are hard to get in New York, you know.
Oh, I know that.
Is the socket broken?
No, I just can't seem to get the bulb in the socket. You have very nice perfume.
Thank you.
What is it?
I'm almost embarrassed to tell you. It's called Ready.
Ready, huh? It's a good name. You know, you're just too darn pretty and charming to stay home nights.
Why, thank you, Woody. I've never had a landlord pay me a compliment before.
Bet you've never been out with a landlord either, have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. I've never been out with a commercial artist. Bet that'd be interesting. Nice.
Woody, are you asking me for a date?
Yes, Leslie, I am.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, I'll go out with you if I can find a good babysitter.
Well, I'll help you find one. Gee, okay, huh?
Are you surprised I said yes?
Well, no, not at all.
Then why are you holding on to that burning light bulb?
Oh, wow. She's got 2 kids and you still asked her out, huh?
Will you stop saying 2 kids as if it were some sort of tropical disease? Boy, it really burnt my hand on that light bulb. Don't we have any butter to put on it?
We have peanut butter.
Will that help?
Won't hurt. How old do you think she is?
Oh, I don't know, a couple of years older than me.
I'd give her 31.
Don't give her anything. What's it matter how old she is? Just going out on one little date with her.
That's her. Can I ask how old she is?
How'd you like a peanut butter face?
Mr. Ellenhorn.
Hello, Diamond Jim. And I heard about all the money you've been lavishing on the building. A new lampshade for apartment 6. The next thing you know, you're going to go out of your mind and get some heat for this building.
You can't do anything around here without everybody hearing about it.
Well, the tenants in this building get together a lot. If we're all in the same room, it's warmer. When am I going to get a rug for my bedroom?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, didn't I?
You forgot about that, the aristocrat, the boy landlord. He forgot. If you had to stand on my floor every morning, you wouldn't forget. I'm the only man in the world whose toes chatter.
Well, I'll I'll try real hard.
Listen, if you can't get me a rug, I'll settle for a towel with a design on it.
Jack, we'll put it on the top of our list.
You're on the top of my list.
We'll come up with something, Mr. Ellenhorn.
You promise?
I promise.
What?
Peanut butter.
What do you got on your hand, jelly?
Now, see, I burnt my fingers.
Don't explain it to me. Just get me the rug for my bedroom. You can both have mustard on your nose.
You can't play favorites in a landlord business.
Leslie needed a lampshade. Don't start again with how old she is. It makes no difference. She's just like any other woman I've been out with.
You hear what you just said? Just like any other woman I've been out with. Not like any other girl. I just want you to be aware, Wood, there's a big difference between a woman and a girl.
Well, that's what I'm looking for right now. A woman.
Okay. I said what I had to say. Go out and have a good time.
You really want me to have a good time now, don't you?
Of course.
Then lend me some money.
I meant to have a good time here at home. We have books, records.
Come on, Chuck. You're not going out tonight, are you?
Not now. Here. That's all I have.
You?
Gonna pay for the babysitter, too?
No, luckily somebody in the building volunteered to babysit.
Who?
You.
We interrupt this program and bring you 10 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
I can stay up later than him. I can spit farther than her. Let us stay up until the next program is over. Please,
No,
please.
no, you can't. The next program is a movie and it's on till midnight.
Past midnight.
Look, I'll make a deal with you, okay? It's a Western. They're all alike. I've seen it 1,000 times. I'll tell you the story. You won't miss a thing, and then you go to sleep. Is that a deal?
Deal.
Okay, it's a deal. All right, the movie starts off with the settlers are moving into territory which is owned by an Indian tribe named the Dakota. And it's way up north, so naturally the settlers call it
North Dakota.
Kansas. I don't know why, they just do. And it starts off in a fort, and they're having a dance. So a handsome young lieutenant is dancing with the beautiful captain's daughter, and he says, "Good evening, ma'am." And she says, "Good evening, handsome young lieutenant. How long have you been here at the fort?" And he says, "Well, I just got transferred, ma'am. I was with General Custer." And she says, "Oh, we heard about that. Do you remember much about Custer's last stand?" And he said, "Well, I guess I remember more than he does, ma'am." Indians on the warpath. And the lieutenant says, "How do you know? Did you see their smoke signal?" And he says, "See it? I swallowed it." So the lieutenant goes out to look for the Indians. And he comes on an abandoned Indian campsite. He says, I can usually tell by the ashes how long it is since they've been gone. They just left. So he races back to the fort to warn them, but it's too late because the Indians already attacked. You be the Indians. Good, okay, good. And the lieutenant gets hit with an arrow. And he says, "Before I go, I want to take a last look at the picture in my locket. It's a picture of my mother." And so they show him the locket, and he says, "See that? That's my mother." And the captain's daughter jumps up, and she says, "That's my mother, too." And a wounded Indian falls off the roof, and he says, "That's your mother. That's my mother, too. We're brothers." So instead of a massacre, they have a family reunion, and they all march off happy together. You be the bugler. Ready?
Well, I had a wonderful time, Woody.
Me too.
Well, I didn't realize how late it's getting to be. I have to go to work.
I don't.
Come on, Woody. I had a wonderful time. I thank you very much, but now you have to go.
Okay. One, pretend to flick an eyelash off her cheek. Two, say you're involved in a survey of whether kissing spreads germs. Three, pretend you're hooked on the taste of lipstick.
What's that?
Huh? Oh, just a list some guy sold me on ways to get a good night kiss. Excuse me. 4, faint and make her give you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Do any of them work?
Only 5.
What's number 5?
ready the door.
The bedroom's already dry and it looks beautiful.
So do you.
Oh, my new makeup.
Hey, Leslie, this is our 2nd week anniversary, and I got a present for you. Close your eyes.
Woody, I hope you didn't buy me anything expensive.
If it were expensive, I'd give it to you with your eyes open. Now close. Okay.
A necklace.
Yeah, see, it's made out of subway tokens. It's not very beautiful, but it's very practical.
I think it's beautiful.
Well, see, now, there are 30 subway tokens there, and you wear it whenever you want to go someplace. Now, when you use up half the tokens, you can make it into a bracelet. And when you use up half of those, well, you can make it into a ring. And when you use up the ring, well, you're on your own, baby.
Woody, you have a wonderful imagination.
Well, you have to when you're broke. Anybody can buy a diamond necklace.
I love this one.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for some unpainted spot to kiss. Oh. I think we'd better break for lunch. I made some sandwiches.
Has Woody talked about marriage?
Well, he hasn't talked about it, but he's hinted pretty good. Look, Jack, Leslie's wonderful, but if Woody marries a woman now with 2 kids, it's like getting an instant family. And then he's got to quit writing and go out and get a job to support them. And he shouldn't have to. He's got talent. I mean, I'd never tell him that, but he's got talent.
All right, that's nice. I mean, you're concerned for your buddy. What can I do? Do I look like Dear Abby?
Jack, I just want you to talk to him. Now, he likes you. He respects you. You're an older man. Jack.
What?
For me, will you talk to the kid?
Hugging. What am I, a teddy bear?
Come on, Jack.
Listen, why are you getting so excited? I mean, who knows how she feels? Maybe they'll break up tomorrow.
That wouldn't be so terrible. Then all I'd have to do is take him to see a Buster Keaton movie. Whenever Woody breaks up with a girl, the only way to cheer him up is to take him to see a Buster Keaton movie. Now, Jack, I think that this is more serious. So will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him. I mean, after all, if he has a wife and 2 kids, I'll never get my rug.
Thanks, you. Listen, Jack, I have to go. I've got a job appointment with the phone company.
The phone company. You see the guy that makes out my bill? Kill him.
Hey, Wood. Hey, hi.
What? What are you talking?
What's up?
Nothing. Well, I mean, something, but nothing. Listen, I want to talk to you a minute.
Well, listen, Mr. Ellenhorn, if it's about that rug, I'm working on it.
That's good.
Uh-huh. So that's all you wanted. I'm kind of a rush.
See that? You kids, you're always rushing. Don't be in such a hurry. Wherever you're going, I've been there. Believe me, it's no fun.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm supposed to meet Leslie and the kids at this restaurant, and oh, darn, I forgot to tell Chuck where to meet us.
You're getting pretty involved with apartment 6, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I mean, she's a very nice person, isn't she?
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
No, I didn't want to. Excuse me. Oh, it's cold. Listen, Woody, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't pussyfoot around. Chuck wanted me to give you a lecture.
Chuck.
Yeah, the one that lives here, the little Charlie Chaplin. He only means well. Don't worry, I'm not going to give you the lecture. I just made up my mind. Now, everybody thinks the older generation should advise the younger generation. Why? I don't see that. So far, the older generation has advised them, go to World War I, go to World War II, etc., etc. The et-ceteras, they don't even call wars today. I don't know, I think I was smarter when I was 20 years old than I am now. The older you get, the more habits you get. After a while, the habits take the place of thinking. What do I know?
I'm sure you know a lot.
I know a lot. I know that I got a stomach that makes noises. Listen, Woody, I don't give lectures. You do what you think is right. But do think. And if you want to talk to me about anything, I live in the building.
Hey, Mr. Ellenhorn. Thanks a lot. Especially for not lecturing me.
Why should a dying man tell anybody else how to live?
Son? Hey, son! Oh, boy! Son! Hey, Woody! I guess he's not here.
He went out and left that door unlocked again.
What's the steal?
Where do you suppose Woody is?
I think the whole idea of this surprise visit is just plain darn silly. We're going to see the boy in 10 days on our way back from Quebec.
Well, what would we do at the station for 6 hours?
What we always do, sit on our suitcases and argue.
Every year we go to the lumber and hardware convention, you get frisky.
I do not.
You do, too. The minute we leave Ohio, you take off your tie. And from then on, you're just not yourself.
Woody seems to have given up model airplanes.
They haven't dusted yet. He's getting low on underwear. Never did learn to fold his shorts. That kitchen looks like our garage.
There's a message on the wall to Chuck. It says he's at Mazzarelli's.
Oh, we passed the Mazzarelli's down on the corner.
Let's go.
All right. Woodrow.
Dad! Gee whiz! Gosh, what are you doing in town? Hey, how did you know I was here?
Our plane got delayed about 6 hours.
And we saw your note to Charles.
Mom, Dad, this is Leslie Barton. And
How do you do?
How do you do?
Children, Penny and Tony.
How do you do? Hey, the pizza man's starting to throw the dough in the air. Let's go watch.
I'm sorry, they're usually more polite than that.
Oh, sit down, folks.
Is this all right? I'm not taking your husband's seat, am I, dear?
No, Mom, Leslie's husband's not here.
Oh, you expecting him?
No.
I'm divorced, Mrs. Banners. Oh? She's divorced, Lloyd.
Hey. Put out a nice menu here.
Well, gosh, it's a sure a surprise. I wasn't expecting it till next week.
Dear, I don't think you ever wrote to us about Mrs. Barton.
Well, call her Leslie, Mom. Well, she moved into the building a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, you're a tenant.
Yes.
Oh, well, then I suppose this is a meeting about a lease or something.
No, Mom. I invited Leslie out to dinner.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
You certainly have nice children.
Yes. How old are they?
Tony's 9 and Penny's 11.
11. My goodness, you must have been young when you had them.
Not really. I was 24.
24.
That makes me 35.
Exactly.
Nobody asked how old you are. Nobody cares. Right, Mother?
I certainly don't.
I think I better check up on the children. They're probably driving the chef crazy by now. Excuse me.
How about a bottle of wine?
Is there something to celebrate?
Oh, here, Dad, have mine. Mother, you were very rude to Leslie.
Why, dear, I wasn't rude. Was I rude, Lloyd?
Yes. Oh, now, Marcy, leave the boy alone. What do you think he came to New York for? To discover life. To sample the things the world has to offer, right, son?
Right, Dad.
So, if he wants to have a little fling with this woman, well, let him, right, son?
Wrong, Dad. Leslie's not a fling.
You're not really serious about her.
Maybe. I don't know, but I'm tired of people butting in.
But we're not people, we're parents.
I know, and I'm glad to see you. But well, let me deal with my own life. I'm an intelligent adult.
You can't even fold your own shorts. Well, say something, Lloyd.
I think I'd like to go watch the man throw that pizza in the air.
Sit down. Woodrow, dear, I'm sorry I was rude. But please try to understand my point of view. She's older, she's divorced, she's got 2 children. Now, maybe you think I'm old-fashioned, but, well, I'm sure that Well, this would shock most mothers. Just being older would.
Mom, a lot of guys take out older women. Chuck does occasionally.
But he's not my son.
It happens all the time in New York City.
I hate this town.
Hiya. How are you?
Well, Charles!
Howdy, Sean. It's nice to see you.
Having a little party, huh? I'm glad I brought along my date. Come on in, sweetheart.
I'm sorry about tonight, Leslie. My parents are wonderful people, but they're parents.
That's all right, Woody. They were really very nice once we got acquainted. The kids love driving to the airport with them.
Well, what I really want to say is that no matter what my parents think or anybody else thinks, it doesn't change my feelings about you.
I want to tell you something, too. Something important. Woody, I think it would be better if we didn't see each other anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, Woody, but meeting your parents tonight made me think about my parents. And right now, that's where I belong, with my parents.
Why?
Well, the kids, for one thing, this is no life for them. I only see them when I get home from work, and well, at that age, they need a lot of hugging and kissing.
My age, too.
My age, too. Right now, I just think we'd all be better off back in Boston with my mom and dad. Here in New York, there are too many memories and old friends from my marriage.
I'm not reason enough for you to stay?
No.
I gotta stop asking straight questions.
Hey, come on, there's a fire over on 3rd Avenue. Excuse me. Come on, we can watch it from the roof. I guess I can watch it from the roof.
Do you ever take an aspirin and have it get stuck in your throat? Keeps dissolving, but you can't swallow it.
Oh, Woody, I was lonely and depressed after I won my divorce. Nobody wins a divorce. But you were like a breath of fresh air. Young and energetic and fun and always kidding.
I wasn't always kidding.
I know. That's why this is better. Goodbye, Woody.
Leslie, I won't forget you.
Yes, you will. Your parents won't, but you will.
I'm in the mood to see a Buster Keaton movie. Anybody want to see a Buster Keaton movie? At the Regal, they have The Navigator. At the Jewel, there's the General Echoes on around 10:30, I think. And at the Broadway, there's Steamboat Bill Jr. and a group of early one-reelers. Downtown is the Keaton Festival. They have Balloonatics and Battling Butler. And they have Three Ages of Man. And they also have Cops. And they have...